Welcome back, guys, to Fiction Kingdom. Now, before we get underway with this video, I would like to apologize for my lack of uploads lately. The biggest reason for that is because, well, my old internet provider has, let's just say they decided to jack up my prices on my internet, and I am currently looking for a new one. So, until I get that settled out, you ain't going to be seeing many videos from me. Matter of fact, the one that you're watching right now, I actually went over to a good pal of mine to upload this to my channel. So, yeah. Now, underway with the actual topic of today. The Xbox One, or now the Xbox Series X. I don't know why I try to say one. I guess it's because of the Xbox One X I have. But what I really want to talk about with this console is really the backwards compatibility. The graphics and all the other stuff is pretty much to the side with me. That's fine, and everything else, I really can't. Well, I don't think there isn't too much more that we can do with graphics when it comes to consoles, because there's only so realistic that you can actually make a game before it stops being realistic and starts to be cartoony again. But yeah, the backwards compatibility on this Xbox, this new Xbox, crap, I can't speak today. Microsoft has actually claimed that it would be able to play any game from any other console that was in the Xbox line, from the original Xbox all the way up to Xbox One. Now, I am personally really hesitant on actually buying this console, because here's the thing. I guess you could say it's because we got burnt on the Xbox One when, Microsoft was trying to release it with all the stupid stuff that they wanted to put into it. You can't buy used games. You have to be connected all the time to the internet and everything else, which, before anybody says anything, I've seen some people talk about this thinking that they're still like that. No, they are not still like that. You can buy Xbox One and never have to hook up to the internet. But the reason I'm so hesitant about the backwards compatibility on this Xbox is because on the Xbox One, they claim it has backwards compatibility, which it doesn't. You have to hook it up to the internet and then download a new version of the game that you already have on a disc, because the Xbox One cannot read it. You have to download a new version of it for the Xbox One, which is not backwards compatibility. And matter of fact, I have actually got into arguments with people on other channels because of this, because they said, yes, you can. You can put in a disc and it'll read it perfectly fine and play it. Really? Because I have an Xbox One X, and I hate to tell you this, buddy, but it ain't playing no Xbox 360 game. You have to download a new version of the game. But yeah, this is the biggest reason why I'm so hesitant with this new Xbox, because if it turns out the hardware itself is backwards compatible and it can read any of the other game discs, then I'm going to say that, yeah, I'll go out and get it, just for that reason alone. Because, well, a couple years back, my original Xbox kind of burnt out, I guess you could say. Of course, you could also say that lightning ran through it, which it did. Then my Xbox 360, well, it got red ring of death, and I never did get a new one. And my Xbox One, well, there's just so many problems with the Xbox One as it is that it's unreal. But another thing I hope that they do fix with this new console is the download of games. For any of you PlayStation users out there wondering what that means, I'm talking about the fact is that if you put a game into an Xbox One, it has to download the entire disc onto the console, and that's it. It doesn't make the load times better or anything else. It just has to do that. Matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why I really disliked the Xbox One, because you actually had to. They claim that it has a 1 terabyte memory, but the thing is that you are never going to be able to actually use it as you're actually wanting to. No, because most of the space on the Xbox is filled up with having to download the game. So you can only put 12 games on your Xbox One, depending on how big they are. Where on the 360 you could put as many games in as you want. Matter of fact, I had a 60 gigabyte memory disk on my Xbox 360, and I was still able to play right around 50 games and have all the memory saved to it, because it doesn't have to download the disc. I did hear that it's because of the Blu-ray player and the Xbox One, which I actually didn't know that the Xbox One actually had that, because I've never met anybody that actually uses the Xbox One as an actual video player. But yeah, that's my biggest thought on the new Xbox. Is it real backwards compatibility, or is it going to be the fake backwards compatibility that we already have for the Xbox One? I really believe that it might be hardware backwards compatibility, because they have stopped updating that Xbox Live backwards compatibility crap that's on Xbox Live. So, yeah, hopefully it is like that, unless that the Xbox Series X is going to have its own market space, and it's going to have its own backwards compatibility, online crap like the Xbox One has, at which point that's technically false advertisement, because it's not real backwards compatibility. But anyway, again, I am sorry for my lack of uploads. If you like what you hear, if you want to hear some more stuff about fiction in general, or geeky stuff like talking about new consoles, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell down there. Hope all of you have a good day. And a happy... Also, one last thing. I wish every single one of you a happy holidays and a hopeful new year. I'll see you when I see you.